Specialty Equipment Market Association. You don't care about that, but how about this? The SEMA show. I know you know what that is. That is the spot every year in November where gearheads congregate to check out the latest speed parts, the newest cars, all the hottest styling and trends that are gonna shape car building for the future. Why am I here? Two reasons. First, I want all the dirt on the new accessories and new cars. And second, I'm here to find somebody stupid enough to give me their pride and joy to enter into a grudge race 1 week from now. But right now, I'm not at the SEMA show. In fact, the show hasn't even started. I am here in Pahrump, Nevada, and we are track testing 3 different Camaros, an SS, the Ultimate Track SS, and the Ultimate Street SS. These cars are here to demonstrate all of the different accessories and options that you can get for your Camaro from a Chevy dealership. Basically, Chevy's got me here to convince me that I don't need to go to the SEMA show and check out all the aftermarket stuff. I should just buy their parts and put it on the Camaro and get it warranted right from the dealer. All right, but enough about that. I've got a track, I've got warm tires, and I have the Ultimate Track Prep Camaro right behind me. Let's go. I love the exhaust note and the 7,000 RPM red line. God, this thing just grips. Look at that. I'm accelerating. It doesn't care. Just like Disneyland, it's over. Yeah, this car really does make anybody, especially guys like me, just turns you into a driver.
Well, and then there's a competition mode as well. So you can go to the competition mode, which frees the car up a little bit more and allows you to rotate it, and then you really can start to feel the difference with the differential.
I call that crash mode. Yeah. No good can come from that, really. I don't know if anybody told you this, but there's a drag race a week from now, and I'm looking for somebody nice who will loan me a car for this drag race. What do you say?
Well, does the drag race have a bunch of turns at the end? We might be the right car for that then.
No, but you know. We can put some at the very end, after, you know, the straight part.
We'll have to talk.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Here we go. SEMA 2014 is about to kick off right now. We've got 4 hosts covering all 4 days of the show, and on day number 5, we're drag racing. I have a dream, and my dream is to go 200 in a straight line in a caddy just like this. And in that dream, after I go 200 in a straight line in a caddy just like this, I drive it to the Palms Casino in Vegas and I valet park it like a G.
We have a little Wi-Fi unit that just literally plugs in line with the ECU, with your E-level controller.
Okay.
To your ECU, and then it gives you its own Wi-Fi signal that will allow you to use either Apple or Android, whatever your preference is. And it also has a lift on start feature, so if you turn the ignition on, whatever you have saved in position 2, it goes to that height every time.
So you don't have to, you're not staring at gauges going, do I have enough? Am I gonna be rubbing the fenders on the tires?
No, not at all.
Oh, that doesn't look fast, but that does look fun. I think this is the nicest 59 I've ever seen right here. The engine's so clean, it looks like it's never been fired.
No, they drove it in, man.
They drove it in? Wow, so this is the driver. That's too nice, I can't ask to borrow this car.
Anything you're looking at visually on the car was built, designed, and done completely in-house at Roadster Shop. When it comes to the body, it is still technically a 70 Camaro body. The wide body is completely one-off handmade.
What would it take to get this car running and maybe hanging out in Southern California on November 13th?
Probably wouldn't be too hard to do, but we'd have to see.
There's a hiccup with it though. You have to let me drive.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say it's leaning more towards no at this point. Until,
I think I just talked him out of the deal.
Yeah, you talked me out of saying yes.
Suck. My God, look how straight that Nova is. Holy crap. Yep, here's another one. Too nice to ask. They're not loaning me this car.
This combination pretty much follows the NHRA rule package.
Okay.
It's a Brad Anderson block and heads combination. It's pretty much your state-of-the-art Balone Pro Mod car running on methanol for NHRA competition.
Do you have any idea what it makes for power?
It's right at about 3,000 horsepower.
I never realized how close the bars are to your head, and I cannot believe guys are driving down the street with no helmets on.
Oh yeah, and you know, swap or slap the throttle or something, your head hits the roll cage.
That's cool. Well, I know you're the driver, you're not the owner, but I figure you have some pull with the owner. Can I borrow your race car to go drive down an unprepped airstrip racing 4 wide against my coworkers?
I don't think you want to drive this car in an unprepped track.
Ooh, Larry Larson. That's the world's fastest street truck right there. Will this be a drag week endeavor, or are we going to do this somewhere else?
Out here in a couple of weeks, the Streetcar Super Nationals.
Yeah. And how quick are we going to try to go?
Well, my original goal was 590s at 250, so.
250 miles an hour, 5.9 seconds down the quarter mile, and then I imagine you're just going to go cruise the strip in Vegas.
That's right.
That's badass, man. Phil, can I drive it?
Ride along?
No, drive. You can ride with me.
After the streetcar race, we're on.
How do we move this drag race 1 week? They said go to SEMA and smile a lot and ask somebody really stupid to give them, for them to give you your car. And
and you're talking to Jeff?
I've been told no by the legends: Steve Matusik, Larry Larson, Jeff Lutz. Everybody said
Jeff
no.
has got the car for you. He's got a smart car outside.
I remember the dark years where I came here in Central Hall and South Hall. They actually had curtains, like, closing off the back half of it because they didn't have enough booths here, enough companies showing their stuff. Look at this, what recession? Well, you wouldn't know it by showing up in Las Vegas this week. Good God. I like my cars to make noise, so I'm totally not into electric stuff at all. But I do respect the fact that it's instant torque, Mash the pedal, all the torque right then and there, no revving, nothing. It's just too quiet. I've never seen a tow truck at SEMA before. This one doesn't look like it's done much repoing. It's too nice. All right, why don't we go in the South Hall? Because that's where all the turbos and wheels and tires and scantily clad models are. And this is for educational purposes. You don't have to look at them, but maybe you should. You might learn something. So I'm building this monster big block with Sonny Leonard. It's got Hemi heads on it, all aluminum deal, 711 cubic inches, and I wanted to go turbo, but I wanted something that spooled like that. How quick do you think these things will spool?
Very quick. On that size motor, it's going to be almost instantaneous.
Instant boost. It's like a miracle. It's paradise right there. That's awesome. Okay, and I see the belts driven by, looks like something going right down the old cam tunnel. What's spinning?
Yeah, so it's the standard chain drive on that, the LS chain drive.
Okay.
Underneath comes out to a stub shaft that drives the belts. I think last year was our first year here at SEMA, and I would say that we're definitely making a play for the automotive aftermarket. We started with this last year. We have that in the Charger here, and there's another car being built with that.
This is a long shot, and I understand, if you say what I think you're going to say, but can I borrow the Charger? Just for a day. One day.
Just for one day?
One pass.
Yeah.
I need to win a drag race really bad.
There you go. You just have to talk to the guy that owns it. He'll be here shortly.
Oh,
so.
Big guy, little guy? Think he'll say yes?
I think you can take him.
Oh, sweet. So we can arm wrestle for the car.
That's right.
I'm going to ask Mark Stilo, who's an engineer at General Motors, and who's infamous for building first-gen Camaros that flat out haul butt. If I have any hope of beating my coworkers, this is the car to do it in. What is under the hood?
It was all pieced together. I bought the blower, the heads all separate, and we Lingenfelter built the engine for me.
So she's not stock. Okay.
She's not stock.
I'm totally qualified. 950 horsepower, street tires, not my car. I'm fully qualified to drive this thing. I'm literally going to ask you right now, can I have the keys to your car on November 13th?
No.
Can I buy you a beer?
No.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
Still no?
No.
Okay. See? Damn it, that's 6. Ooh, the Farm Truck. Street Outlaws are taking over SEMA, it looks like. I've run into
barely one piece.
Tina and Tina's husband.
Oh, yeah.
I know his name is David, but let's just call him Tina's husband.
Oh, yeah.
Asian Farm Trucker here. The Farm Truck is here with its new motor.
This is actually taking up the most space.
Yes. She's a bad machine here. I have a question. Actually, let me paint a picture for you.
Okay.
Imagine your truck on an airport runway, laying down the meanest pass it's ever laid down, but you're not driving it.
I'm not driving.
I'm driving it. There are 4 other.
That's a whole lot of truck.
Oh, I know. I'm a lot of man here.
I would question your driving skills.
You should question my sanity too. I lost last year, bad, to an all-wheel drive Porsche.
Oh, okay.
I can't be losing to an all-wheel drive Porsche
Really?
again. Yeah.
Well, we beat one of those towing a boat.
I heard that.
So we should be all right towing nothing at all.
Right.
You got a doctor's note or something saying that you're sane?
Just from my mommy. My mommy. That's all.
Yeah?
That's all you need.
All right.
I got a lot of insurance.
I'll tell you what. You show up with a note from your mom.
Okay.
And we'll throw you in the driver's seat.
Nice.
And we'll let you do it.
Nice.
Done?
I love you guys. Thank you.
Done, dude.
So what does she make, or is that a secret?
It makes well over 1,000.
It makes us everything but money.
Without the, the nitrous.
It will make you frightened. That's what it'll do.
Well,
I'm gonna put you on the spot. This guy just said I could drive his truck.
That's it.
On video, right here.
That's it.
Winning. Well, I may not have got anyone at SEMA to give me their car for this drag race, but I do have one trick up my sleeve, and if nothing else, I saw a whole lot of cool stuff in Vegas today. Because it's not our car, these are not my tires. Love this job. Yeah, I'll screw it up, it'll take me a few times, so just stop me, start me, whatever you want. I'm Mike Finnegan, host of Roadkill and Hot Rod Garage, and although this is not the SEMA show, this is part of the reason why that is the spot every November where gearheads congregate to see the latest speed parts, build trends, yellow Camaros. Thought he crashed, sorry. It's time. The week we've all been waiting for is here. SEMA 2014 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Blech.